Welcome into the school spotlight for March, which is West Central High School here in just outside of Biggsville, Illinois. I got some great folks with me. Have you introduced yourselves as we go along the way?
Jason Kirby, high school principal.
Stacey Kreps, assistant principal, athletic director.
Rachel Kearns, MTC Communications.
Catherine Jennings, I'm the regional superintendent of schools for ROE 33, Henderson, Mercer, Warren, and Knox.
And again, here we are at West Central High School, and I don't know which one wants to speak, but tell us a little bit about West Central High School.
Well, small school, 200 students right here on the river, doing everything we can to present a positive environment for our kids and make good students, great citizens, and good members of our community. We want to graduate students and put them out in our community to be helpful in our community and yet be great students at the same time. And I think we've worked really hard at that, and every year I think we see momentum towards that. Adding Mrs. Kreps this year as our assistant principal and athletic director has done nothing but improve that. Her work in discipline and student services has been wonderful for us.
And make some good football players too, right, Coach?
We're okay there.
Anything to add to that?
No, I would just agree. We work really hard to make sure our students are developed and ready to go when they hit the real world, and that is something that we're continuing to push with our students here at West Central.
Talk about the staff here a little bit. You talked about the students. How about the staff you got down here?
I'm really proud of the staff that we've developed in the time that we've been here. You know, we have our teachers who have been here a great long time that have done wonderful things for us, like Mr. Arnold in English and Mrs. Seitz in math. You got Mr. Boyle, who's been here. You know, I came in and I thought Mr. Boyle was a young guy, and then, you know, after 10 years, he's no longer a young guy. But since then, you know, we've hired wonderful people to come and be part of what we're doing, with Miss Biggs coming in and being in our social studies department. You know, Mrs. Bratcher that we just hired from Monmouth College last year in PE, that's just done wonderful. Hire Your Own. We brought back a former student in Mrs. Steck now. She's married just not too long ago, married a former student as well, but Mrs. Steck in CTE. I think that we've done a wonderful job in trying to grow our own of late and bring people back that this building was important to them and the experiences they had was important to them, and they want to come back and build on that. So that's been nothing but helpful to us.
Nice. And we'll talk a little bit more, but I know we've got some prizes to give out, or some gifts, I guess. And here's Rachel Kearns with MTC Communications.
I like prizes. That makes it more fun, right?
More better, right?
Yeah. So we have a $150 check for you guys to use however you see fit to benefit the school, or special events, or snacks for the students, or, you know, special prizes to give prizes, right? But we love to see, you know, the internet that supports the students and the teachers to allow you to do what you guys do. And it's amazing to hear, you know, you do so much with so little, and your staff is just phenomenal. So watching the things that your staff pours into the students, not only the time and the energy and the effort that they put in, but just, you know, all of the care that they give to each student to help them succeed in their own way, however they best see fit. So we hope this helps a little bit, and we love to hear all the wonderful things that you guys are doing, and keep working hard.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
And thank you, Rachel. Pass the torch. Also, we got Catherine Jennings here, Regional Superintendent with the Regional Office of Education. Go ahead and say a few words there, Catherine.
Congratulations, and it's wonderful to hear about all of the amazing things that you do. From our perspective, it's at the ROE, we are grateful for the partnerships we've established with you. This year, we brought back the 21st Century program. It's been well over 10 years since that program was available to West Central students, so thank you for allowing us that opportunity, and I know that you love having Coach Dennison around too, so it's just great to see that program grow and get reestablished here to serve the students of West Central. So thank you for your partnership with us as well. And it's great to be back home. I've shared this on the air before, but first grade through fifth grade, this is where I went to school. So it's always nice to be back home. So thank you both.
And now she mentioned Coach Dennison, so we'll talk about some sports and programs maybe you got going on. Of course, spring sports just started.
Yeah, and Mrs. Kreps, would you like
there we
to
go,
talk
yeah.
about our spring sports with baseball and softball?
Absolutely. So we just kicked off our softball and baseball season last Friday. They went to Jacksonville, Illinois, and played in the Jamboree there. Our girls came back with 2 wins, and our boys went 1-1. Boys played a home game this past Tuesday and also won that, so they're off to a great start, showing lots of growth there. We're really excited to see our softball team play and perform, and our track team has played or participated in a couple of different events and has done really well there as well.
Yeah, I get to say these kids' names on the sports reports in the mornings at noon. I've been mentioning West Central kids a lot here lately. Baseball, softball off to a good start, and also the track squad.
Big win the other night for our kids against Rova. That was really exciting to see, not just the growth, but the excitement in our kids and being a part of a team that they feel like they can compete and win. And our softball team goes without saying. They feel like they should win every time they get on the softball diamond, and that's a lot of fun. They walk around with a lot of confidence, and it only builds the excitement within our building.
And we talked about sports. Any programs maybe you'd like to highlight today?
Well, I'd like to say something about Mrs. Steck, a second-year teacher for us in our CTE department that has done an incredible job building that program for us, getting our kids excited about things in the home ec department and children and family services and doing things in that manner. That goes along with what I said in the beginning, is we're not just building better students, we're building better citizens and community members, and I think that she's done a wonderful job. I'm nothing but proud of what she gets done in the classroom. Shelby Bailey out in our ag room has done amazing things, going to take over for Daryl Giddings, who was a long-time teacher there. We've got both of them out there right now, but Shelby's just presented a little different voice out there, which after Mr. Giddings has been there so long, that's been very good for our kids to hear, and she's doing awesome things in what I call the Shelby Chateau, our new greenhouse out there. So I'm super proud of what she's doing out there as well. But just wonderful things going on in our halls.
Absolutely. Anything else on behalf of West Central that maybe you'd like the folks to know?
Just wanted to say thanks for all the support.